And we welcome our speaker. He has been here. Those of you who are in Form 4, you met him when you were not Form 4, Form 3. You met him in Form 1. Senior, you just see what happened that day when he came. Those who are in Form 4, I think you've met him twice. That is in 2019 and early 2020. And you are lucky that you are just getting him before just some 40 days to your exam. And I know it will make a big difference in what you are anticipating as a school. Mwaka mikono pamoja. So 5 factorial, 1, 2, 3, 4, start.
Mutito, yeah? Life is a fight for territory, and the moment you stop fighting for what you don't want takes over. How many wants to get an A? Mkono juu. Na uinue vizuri ndio hata Mungu aone. Haya, watu wa D for Dudi. So life is a fight for territory. The moment you stop fighting for what you don't want takes over. Now, I want you to know, when you're seated there, you're in a fight. The 4 years you came in this school from Form 1 to Form 4, you're in a fight. And the fight you are in is fighting to succeed. That part of the fight is struggling to move from E to D. And when you're in D, you struggle to move from D to C. And when you're in C, you struggle to come out of C to C plus and above, so that you can have 100% transition to university.
Our interaction with Wambugu Wa Kamau today was very nice. The students have learned a lot, especially on making choices. They have learned that there are things that they can change and things that they cannot change. Those that they can change are the choices that they make. Those that ones that they cannot change are the chances. Like you cannot change where you are born. That is, you cannot change your parents. When you are born, that was a chance. But there are so many choices that you make in life that need your choice. So it was quite encouraging that students can make a choice and make good grades.
I want to confirm everything that happens to you is a matter of choice. And this morning I want to tell you, choices are very powerful. I want to ask you, do you know the opposite of choices? What is the opposite of choices? The opposite of choices is chance. Sawa sawa? So I will be asking you something. You tell me if it's a choice or a chance. For example, your mother is a chance. You didn't choose. Yeah, it is true. Your principal is a choice or a chance? It's a chance. You didn't go to TSC and told them to give you a principal is taller or shorter or sindio. How about your senior teacher? It's a chance. How about getting an A? Getting a D for Dudi? So you choose to get a D. Si ati nakuja bahati mbaya. E is a chance or a choice? For you to know if it's a chance or a choice, if there is something you can do about it, then it is a choice. If you can get an A, by the way, the Kenya National Examination Council told teachers somewhere I was that the grades they offer from A to E, they are all achievable. You only decide which you want.
We have also learned about believe, behave, and become. We have also learned about life in terms of the fact that even when there is no meat, lions never eat grass. Therefore, as learners should be ready to make their choices well, so that life will always have an opportunity to them.
3 B's to success. B number 1, believe. B number 2, behave. B number 3, become. So I want you to say, believe, behave, become.
Believe, yeah, become.
Very good. You are doing very well, all of you. B number 1 is you believe what you think. Believe in yourself. When you believe, believing alone does not take you anywhere. Believe does not take you. You have believed you can get 1 trillion. That one is believing. Now, the next step is the hardest. Behave. Behave. You behave as if you want that 1 trillion by being very hard working. For those much is given, much is expected from them, isn't it? For the bigger your dream, the bigger your behavior and strategy. If you are aiming to become a doctor, the bigger your strategy, the more you work hard. So that you become. But if you want to become a doctor and you are behaving like a makanga, you will not get there.
And the ambassador has talked about 10 ways on how to annoy an examiner. And I can confirm here, without fear of contradiction, that what ambassador said is true. You go to mark and the students annoy you. For example, you have said that students using language which is very cumbersome and unclear makes the examiner annoyed. You find that learners use a lot of words to say very few things. They want to say something, but then they use so many words. So as you are marking, you struggle so much to look for the points. And because of that, you get annoyed. He has also said that when students waffle and take long to answer a question, instead of a student just going straight to the point, they start giving background information. And when students do that, you get annoyed, you get irritated, and as you proceed with marking of the paper, you are annoyed, you have an opinion, and at some point you don't give them the right scores.
There are some things you do, knowingly or unknowingly, that annoys an examiner and you end up losing a lot of marks. So I have identified 10 of them. One of them is when you go off topic and write irrelevance. When you waffle and take too long to answer a question. This does not only annoy examiners, even your teachers here, they get annoyed. Umeambiwa uandike minutes of a meeting and you start very well with the heading and then members present, unaandika majina 50. Members absent, 150. Absent with apology, 75 names. Those are around 6 pages na hatuna kitu kingine umeandika. That is just format. Wanaeka tick moja, page ya kwanza ni majina present. Ingine those are 2 marks hata kama umeandika majina 500. Hata wasomi majina. Wanaenda kutafuta agenda, mwili waisha waoni. That's how you fail. Please don't waffle and take too long to answer a question. When your conclusions are not backed up by facts, unaanza na mwili unamalizia, unaanza na roho unamalizia na mwili. Aje wanafunzi walipewa insha waandike ripoti jinsi ya kukabiliana na wezi wa mifuko kwenye usafiri wa matatu, mifuko, pickpocketers. Moja akaandika vizuri, na kawaida ya ripoti unamalizia na nini? Hitimisho ama mapendekezo. Akaandika angependekeza abiria wao wanaficha mtego wa panya kwenye mfuko ili mwizi akitenda kuingia wananasa. That conclusion ikasirisha examiner. Hata zile marks mingi alikuwa amepata huko juu zikapotelea hapo. The way you conclude something is important. For example, you have been disciplined from Form 1 to Form 4. Siku ya kufanya mtihani, you become indisciplined. Hiyo indiscipline ya siku ya mwisho ndio itaandikwa kwa nini.
And therefore, what Ambassador said is very true. I want to urge the students to follow what he has said, because that is exactly what happens when we are marking. He has talked about a small handwriting, and he has talked about examiners who are hard. I want to confirm here, many people go to mark, and the main reason why we go to mark is to make money. And the people come there, and some of them are old. They have problems with their sight. They struggle to see. You see some trying to remove their glasses, wiping them, bringing the paper cloths, taking it far away, but then they don't see. And therefore, if a student has written a small handwriting, then they get disadvantaged. And therefore, I want to add our learners. I know they have listened, I've seen them, they were an active audience, to follow what Ambassador said. Let them not annoy the examiners. Let them impress them, because if they also be told how to impress them. And I know when they do that, they shall perform well. So thank you, Ambassador. We look forward to seeing you and journeying with you for the betterment of this school. Thank you.
St. Joseph Mutito boys, my choice, my pride, march into the higher league.
On behalf of my fellow students, I would like to appreciate our principal because of this chance for enabling us to meet this wonderful motivational speaker. We are so grateful. We thank him for that support. We our word of encouragement where he is. We are still praying for him. We wish well for him. We also thank Wambugu Wa Kamau for his motivational talk. We have learned a lot, and this is a source of encouragement that we as students we are going to work even more harder, because hard work has a great reward at the end of the day, definitely. So we are so grateful. Thank you.
We are proud to have a motivational speaker, Mr. Wambugu Wa Kamau, in our school. He has encouraged us and inspired us on how to prepare and tackle the exams. We will put his inspiration tips in prominence, and we believe that our good behavior will enable us to become successful in our lives as students. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Mutito, yeah.
Ambassador Wambugu